Norman vanquished. So what is next? I actually didn't look much forward because, like, I wholeheartedly expect this to go off the rails way more than it did right there. Well, I know what's next is Flannery Split. I think Flannery Split means we start with the win straights. Not quite, though. I have 3 trainers at Route 111 that were possible pre-Watson, but I do them now with a much higher level cap, so they're probably going to be inconsequential. The first fight is these 2. Oops, went a little bit too quick, but that's whatever. Show me how to put a little bit of excitement into my life. By running in, guns blazing. I should be fine anyway. It's not like these pose any sort of threat right now. You know, whatever. I've been replaying Rejuve. Oh! I've been meaning to try Rejuve as well. I know Rejuve is a good game, but I've been mostly, like, waiting for it to be completed, and I don't think it is quite yet, right? It's gonna be a very long time until it is. I kind of figured. Why do you think it's gonna be a long one? I would really suggest to at least play through this version once. It's so good. Why is this version so good already? I like, from my personal experience, I've been frustrated with Reborn for the very, like, for early release of Reborn for the very simple reason that, like, the story ends at some point, and I don't feel like I completed whatever I did, you know? Unit isn't completed yet. The game still has over 100 hours of gameplay easily if explored. Wow. Up to where is it? Because is it like Reborn when there's like 18 gyms, or is it like normal gym progress or whatever? Like how 15 badges? Okay, yeah, that tracks. Well, anyway, next fight, Hamilton sweeps. Let's go. Grace said it will be a while until the game's finished. Yeah, no, I believe that. I know Reborn took like 12 years or something to complete. I'm not surprised something similar would happen here. I have heard that it's better. I've heard that, like, Rejuvenation is a lot better than Reborn. I believe Rejuve kind of expands on the whole terrain thing that Reborn does, right? And also has, like, some regional forms or something, I believe? And also just kind of being more challenging, right? Like, those 3 combined? Not that Reborn is easy, by no means. It's peanuts compared to this game, but regional forms are also excellent. Okay. I should definitely look into, like, Rejuvenation. It's not going to be a stream game, probably, because I think it's, like, a very heavy game. But it's definitely a game I would enjoy playing, I wager. If it's already, like, 100 hours, it's probably fine to just kind of go for it. So, final battle before we get into, like, the real stuff. Wake 1v1s. And Oko's everything. Let's go. The thing I love about the game is that they didn't buff the bad Pokemon by giving them better stats, but they give them Pokemon-specific items. Ooh. So, like, custom Mega-esque or, like, more Light Ball-esque? Light Ball-esque. Okay, cool. That's definitely, yeah, that is definitely cool. So here's our next big one, and that is the win straights. And that is 4 consecutive battles where I cannot switch my team or even heal my team. It's Victor, Victoria, Vivi, and Vicky. This is one of those where I probably need to, like, run backwards. And by that I mean I need to start with how in the world am I gonna handle that Metacham. And we're gonna quickly do 4 fights in succession here then. The first one being win straight Victor, and then, like, the rest of the win straights are basically coming out in tandem or in succession. And we are ready to roll out. Take it, you're a traveler and you get 4 Pokemon by 2 houses. What do you say to taking on our family of 4 in a series of Pokemon battles? Let's do it. That's spirit, I like you. So, Victor is gonna have the Toucannon and the Emolga. They would like to battle. Here's the Toucannon. Toucannon has Boom Burst, Drill Packs, Bullet Seed, Supersonic. It's gonna click either Boom Burst or Supersonic here. Either is fine, because Hamilton will be the switch in. He can take a Boom Burst with ease, and takes the Supersonic thanks to its Person Berry. Perfect. And the Person Berry heals the Confusion, and Rock Slide Oakos. Let me put it in the front real quick. There we go. So from here, Rock Slide Oakos. Perfect. And then in the back we have an Emolga. And Emolga is going to get Thunderbolt here. If it's para into full para, I'm in slight trouble. In every other scenario, I'm fine. There is a better line there, a slightly better line actually. Yeah, there's a slightly better line I'm going to do instead. I'm going to Extreme Speed. I will take the Thunderbolt guaranteed. I was going to do that anyway, but this way I play around the para. If I get full para'd, I'm not in trouble. If I am, then I have a switch. So E-Speed just kills there. Perfect. First fight done. Only a little bit of chip on Hamilton. That is basically how he wanted it. Fight number 2. Victor is impressed. Victor is going to go out. And in comes Victoria. Aren't you young? It's been quite the training to beat my husband, though. It's my turn to battle now. Win straight Victoria. Like to battle, leads with the Abomasnow. Abomasnow has Wood Hammer, Ice Shard, Ice Beam, and Earthquake. It sees that I can kill it with a Acrobatics. For that reason, we are going to Tailwind. The Tailwind is there to make the life of Torterra a little easier. And Acrobatics now for the kill. I would roost this off if I could, but I don't quite have that luxury. Acrobatic skills. Anyway. So far so good. In comes the Seismitoad. Seismitoad will see a kill with Muddy Water. Ramos can take that Muddy Water, and if I get my accuracy dropped, I'm in a slight bit of trouble, but I'll do like a little bit of pivoting. If not, we're good. Giga Drain kills next. Perfect. Giga Drain kills next. And this is why we set up Tailwind, because without Tailwind, Ramos would not outspeed the Seismitoad. Now it does, and it means this line is a bit safer. Ramos is still at full HP. Perfect. Here, Tailwind goes out, and in comes the Sense Scorch. Sense Scorch will click Fire Lash, Skitter Smack, or Coil. We don't care. We're going to Hamilton, who will kill it with a Rock Slide. Fire Lash is the easiest move for me to take. It doesn't really matter what it clicked there. Rock Slide, even if it were to coil, at +1 defense, Rock Slide would still be a kill. Oh no, it protects. Anyway, Rock Slide. And from here, that's fight number 2 done. Very good. Victoria, also victorious against... You know what I mean. Whatever. Oh gosh, I can't get over how strong you are. So now we're gonna go to the 3rd fight. Strong trainer here. This one is really strong. There she is. Vivi. Vivi has a Rabombi, a Flygon, and a Sudowoodo. And it's time for us to battle her. This is the one place where there's a little bit of, like, dubiousness in how to handle it. Because Rabombi here is most likely to click Stun Spore. If I get full parrot too much, I might be in trouble. I'm gonna assume I won't be, so I'm gonna Acrobatics. And I click Dazzling Gleam, that's honestly even better. Rabomba has a Focus Sash, that's fine. I'm gonna switch out now on what's Dazzling Gleam or Stun Spore. It's a bit of a weird pivot, but I'm gonna do this anyway. Because Hamilton from here on out is not necessary, Faulkner is still very useful. I'd rather not see it paralyzed because it makes the next bit of battling a little bit safer. So I'm gonna switch in Ramos on either Stun Spore or Dazzling Gleam. It can take the Dazzling Gleam just fine, taking like 30-ish%, and it baits Signal Beam. And in fact, the Stun Spore should not work against it, if I'm not mistaken. I think they just added that, right? Perfect. So now I'm gonna seek Signal Beam. Hamilton can take a Signal Beam. And if I get confused, that's fine. I can like go about it in a different way. I've got like a bit of leeway. Okay, well that is annoying. but considering I am confused, it's very likely to stun Spore here, so I can't throw extreme speed and hope I just go through. Damn it. That is bad. So, okay, I know how to do it now. Okay, he's gonna Energy Ball me. So I'm gonna go to Brassius, who can take the Energy Ball just fine. Exactly. And even the special defense drop, I don't care. I heal with a Poison Heal. I Mach Punch. I KO. I couldn't quite do that before, mostly because it was unsafe to switch it in up to this point. So here we go. Now in comes Flygon. Flygon is gonna click Flamethrower. And I'm gonna go with my original line. I'm gonna do a little bit of a pivot. Why would I need? I don't need to do that. I'm not gonna do that. 1 second. I'm just gonna do the original line, and let's switch to Candace. Because Candace from here takes the Flamethrower thanks to Thick Fat. Means it deals like quarter. And if it burns, we had a Raspberry. It didn't. Ice Shard kills. Next up, we get the Sudowoodo, who will click either Wood Hammer or Hat Smash. I don't know what my mouth did there. Anyway. Sudowoodo. And with the Wood Hammer or Head Smash, Ramos can take both. It's not afraid of the damage, and as a matter of fact, recovers whatever it deals with the Giga Drain here. Is that how I'm gonna do it, or I'm just gonna Earthquake? I think I should be a little bit higher HP if I do it this way. Yeah, I think I should be a little bit higher HP if I do it this way. So I'm gonna Giga Drain. Be at full HP. Take another Double Edge. That is a max. That's a high roll. It's fine. Giga Drain once more. Take it out, and we're up to the final fight. The main issue from here on, I now know why I wanted to recover there, want to get some roosts in, but it's whatever. I'm just gonna go for the a little more risky route then. This stinks. Grandma comes in. Grandma is the main threat with the Mega Medicham and the Crocodile. Here we go, Windstraight Vicky. Here's that Medicham. I am getting low, but that is fine. A Fake Out here on a crit is even a range to kill. Oh dear. Yeah, no, I misplayed slightly. We're gonna see if I can get through this anyway. I'm gonna take the Fake Out with Faulkner. I had an alternate line. I had an alternate line exactly for this reason. I didn't need to do this. Whatever. Burn? Burn! Yes! Okay, well, that kind of took the wind out of his sails, because Acrobatics now is a guaranteed kill. Bye-bye. That is the Medicham down. Yeah, a little bit of a annoying ear movement, but whatever. I am now at 19 HP, and that means Crocodile is guaranteed to pursue. Therefore, I can roost safely. Perfect. And I Flame Body again, okay. Faulkner being a goat, it doesn't quite matter here, but now with him at 53 HP, he's never going to click Pursuit anymore. It's going to be either Crunch or Aqua Tail. Brassius can take both, and we made it through. Crunch. Poison Heal. is there to like guarantee my safety, and Brick Break KOs. Earthquake is gonna hurt a tiny bit more, but it doesn't quite matter because Brick Break here gets me through the wind straight. Let's go! That is another obstacle crossed. My granddad was right, you were strong. Faulkner showing its prowess, genuinely, because that was so clutch. Hi there. There they are, the Go Goggles, which means we can get further. Without it, we couldn't quite progress.